What Jake Paul spent his money on will leave you shocked. For those unfamiliar, Jake Paul is a boxer by profession who rose to fame as a social media personality. He began his career on Vine before transitioning to YouTube and TikTok. Despite being involved in several controversies, it's hard to overlook the success and influence Jake Paul has had on social media. You might be curious about what made Jake Paul so successful and wealthy. He began boxing with an amateur match against YouTuber Deji Olatunji and won. From there, he went pro and achieved significant victories, beating UFC champ Tyron Woodley and NBA player Nate Robinson, among others. Jake Paul's net worth is close to $60 million, making him one of the top YouTube stars globally. He earns between $20 and $40 million annually, and his income keeps increasing each year. In 2016, he earned about $11.5 million, which grew to $21.5 million by 2018. Not only his wealth, but also his popularity has been rapidly growing, despite facing allegations of salt. You might be wondering how Jake Paul achieved all this. Well, being a social media influencer does pay off, but Paul's success is also about seizing the right opportunities at the right moment. Jake Paul earns millions from YouTube alone. With millions of subscribers and billions of views on his videos, he makes a hefty sum through ad revenue. TikTok has been a big earner for Paul too, with his large following there. He makes good money through the TikTok Creator Fund. By now, you've got a good idea of where Jake Paul's fortune comes from. Now, let's see where he spends it. As expected, Jake Paul is a big fan of cars. His collection would impress any car enthusiast, featuring several expensive vehicles. He owns a Lamborghini Huracan, valued at around $208,000, and a Tesla worth $102,000. Yes, Paul lives quite a lavish lifestyle. He once confessed to spending $1 million in just one night. Besides splurging on supercars, he has diverse interests. His house, initially in Calabasas, California, was worth $6.9 million, boasting 15,000 square feet, 8 bedrooms, an infinity pool, and a 26-car garage. He later moved to Miami for training. Paul seems to have a thing for shiny and shimmering objects, and the more expensive these items are, the more Paul is attracted to them. He has an incredible watch collection. A diamond Audemars Piguet is a part of it that costs $100,000. He also has a Gucci Grip Mickey Mouse watch. And of course, when someone loves to lead an extravagant life, he usually invests in a private jet. Paul prefers taking private flights not only for his boxing events, but also for his trips with friends. Jake Paul does not spend all his money on himself. He's pretty generous with his gifts too. For instance, he gave a $125,000 Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon to Mongo for her 21st birthday. Additionally, when she had a fake wedding in Las Vegas, he brought her a $300,000 diamond ring. He also gave her a dissembled Rolex that cost nearly $100,000.